Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the OverTime podcast. My name is fucking Dead Memefrog. I almost fucked up this intro. And here's my buddy fucking Kyle, who just got fucked by Plagued Moth DMCA style.
Yet again.
Wait, he did this before.
Well, not DMCA, but fucking trying to, like, smear me.
Yeah. Didn't you get, like, several of your Twitters taken down as well?
Yeah. Like 5.
Yeah.
6 even.
But you want to just explain some of the fucking context of that real quick? Like some of it?
Yeah, he tried taking my YouTube video down, but actually, like, one of the only good things that happened is that YouTube. It's like one of the only good things YouTube has ever done. They, like, refused to take it down. They said it fell in fair use.
Yeah. Yeah. I just find that so strange. I want to go over, like, the fucking, because, Twitter shit. I want to go on to Twitter real quick, and I want to just go over a lot of the shit that happened there. So...
Oh, Christ, yeah. Oh, yeah, he made a tweet about me as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, and he also made tweets talking about, like, that fucking DMCA shit. I'll go over the DMCA stuff first, then I'll go over the other stuff. So, let me just go into his Twitter. I wish I had this pulled up before we fucking started.
We don't prepare on the OverTime channel.
Yeah, we only prepared the first episode.
I think we prepared on the second one, didn't we? Or did we prepare on the first one?
A little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so Plagued Moth made this thread, and we could put, like, screenshots of it up if we want to. But
yeah.
First tweet says, always rent free in some loser's head, and I fucking love it. Second tweet says, unblock me, porkcock, if you want to talk shit. Cowardly inbred predator apologist. Okay, that's kind of funny. And then he said, also confused how my DMCA is false when over 5 total minutes of my clips or so were used. LMAO. You just thought I wouldn't have a channel to strike you from. Smiley face.
Now, the first thing that's really retarded is there's a law that even if something you have is, like, deleted off of a platform, you still have the right to file DMCAs.
It's called fucking fair use, and since Plague Moth is American, you'd go fucking under fair use, right?
Yeah.
Like, literally using his content, like, and even then, even if it didn't go under fair use.
Even then, I barely used any video in that video. Like, the only reason why there's, like, more than, like, a minute of his actual footage is because while I was editing the first video, he made a video on TCR, so I had to put that in the video.
Even that, I think that would still apply to you because the UK has fair dealing and shit, right?
Yeah, but it's fucking shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean restrictive, but, like, it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
Not as free as the US fucking fair use, but...
No, the US has great has great copyright systems.
Yeah. Yeah, great for fair use specifically. It's the whole reason YouTube can fucking exist in its state right now. Like, if fair use didn't exist, some, like, game creator could probably fucking just, you know, take your entire fucking money, your hard-earned shit from your video. But... Yeah.
Well, that's what Moth tried doing.
True. I don't even think he tried to take the money. He just straight up wanted your video off of YouTube
because I spit facts, because I'm true.
Yeah, he just wanted your video off of fucking YouTube, and that's what I found to be the most funny. Because if you went on this video, the last time we were on this podcast, your video had, like, maybe, like, 1,000 views or some shit, I think?
It had, like, 3K.
Yeah.
I think as we were recording it, maybe.
Yeah, and then now it has 27,000 now. That's got to be freaking out Moth a little bit. He's just like, okay, this small guy making a fucking video is just, like, getting bigger. And so it's going to encourage all these other guys, and then it's just going to get these people to go on the fucking story. That's probably freaking the shit out of him.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the thing is, right, it's like, he tries that, like, acting as if I'm, like, a nobody. Like, all he knows me for is that I'm this orbiter. But every, like, quote-unquote proof he has for the shit like he claims against me are, like, within, like, 20 minutes of me tweeting them. So, like, I quite literally am, like, rent-free in his head.
Quite literally. Yeah. Speaking of being...
Speaking of tweets.
Yeah, speaking of tweets, let's go to the fucking next thing. If I can pull this up real quick. God, this podcast is going pretty fucking well. Fast-paced so far.
Yeah. We're very good.
Let's see. This orbiter got picked up by the brigade and is desperate for clout. called into at Badwick S stream using an N-word soundboard as well. I lost interest after getting his third alt banned. He also posted my docs multiple times.
None of which are true. So yeah, if no one's catching up with the Moth shit, which why would you? It's fucking white noise at this point.
Yeah,
Due to how much I talk
I guess
about
we should
it.
explain some like context. There was this guy named Badwick Productions that hosted like a little stream thing
Yeah.
that Kyle here went on.
Oh yeah, and Moth and Abby Blackbird, who called me a doxer as well as Moth, was also going to say, yeah, we were gonna join, but like Moth said some shit like, oh, no clout for clowns. Yeah, and so he was just being a pussy because he was originally gonna join, and then he just didn't, because he saw that I was coming on.
Yeah. Wasn't a lot of that Badwick stream just kind of biased against you, you'd say?
They like Moth, so they were giving him like the best, like light. You know what I mean? Like they like I would say something, and for example, I said something like, "Oh yeah, Moth never shows any proof of me being doxxed," and they said, "Oh well, if he's got no proof, that's shitty." But Moth has been doxxed and harassed before.
It's just like
that has anything.
How
to
is
do
that
with
related? How is that fucking related at all? It's just
Yeah.
I don't get that at all. The thing is, I think if you're coming into a stream like that, I think you'd at least have to try and act unbiased, even if you're not. Like, I don't know. Like, just going into like some debate thing like that and just going onto like some fucking show. Why did these... It seems like those guys did not do their fucking research at all whenever it came to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they did your fucking research, they wouldn't be calling you a doxer. Abby Blackbird, that fucker, wouldn't be like calling you a doxer. I remember you posted that fucking video on Twitter of
Oh yeah.
Was that on your was that on your old account or this one?
No, it's on the same account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she fucking freaked out in my DMs when I said, "Oh, I've got proof." She was like, "I live in a two-party consent state. You illegally recorded my call."
Yeah. Well, you know, I live in a one-party...
I knew she was gonna say some retarded shit, so that's why I recorded it.
You know what? I could probably record her. That would be funny because I live in a one-party consent state.
Like, does she not understand that like the recordee or like the recorder is the one who's not even in the US, so it doesn't apply to me?
Yeah, literally. Like, you could literally be in a region that is fucking one-party consent and she wouldn't fucking know. Like...
She wouldn't... Yeah, I think the UK is one-party consent. I could be lying.
Well, it's not you lying. That would just be you not knowing. But...
Could be capping Memefrog. I could be going to jail.
You could be capping. You could be going to jail for recording. They're gonna fucking sue you.
They're gonna come after me, dude.
They're gonna sue you, and I just realized I had a fucking horrible voice crack there. Fucking hell. I've been having this a lot recently. Like, bro, I'm fucking 19, and it seems like I'm going through puberty again. What the fuck? I'm just having voice cracks every other fucking day.
Yeah, Memefrog's like finally hit 13. He's going through puberty.
Hey, fuck you, man. Fuck you. I've hit 13, really? Really, bro?
Wait, did we read out the tweet? Whoa. Oh yeah, we did. Check the reply. Yeah, most of the replies to it are hidden, by the way. Because he was just wrong.
Yeah, let's check the replies. Dylan lying? It's just so easy to prove it's untrue. I don't know why he'd make that up. You're a liar. He's in commentary. If he posted a dox, he'd be outed immediately. You didn't take screenshots because it never happened. And that was... Those 3 tweets were hidden. And then someone said Among Us ratio, and that was also hidden. I guess I shouldn't say Solon. That was Ultron. But...
Ultronverse, Jesse. Good man.
Yeah.
Shout out Ultron. Go
Shout out Ultronverse.
Hello, Ultron. Hi.
Hi, Ultron.
I love you.
But, yeah. All of this shit fucking happened. It's like... Thing is, Plague Moth is digging himself such a fucking hole to where it's like, there are so many more things to make a video on. Like...
I mean, I mean, what's going to happen in the future is he's going to fumble harder now, and it's going to be displayed more publicly with that Tom stream.
Yeah.
Because now he knows of the shit that he's doing to me.
Oh,
For
yeah.
context, guys, Memefrog sent the tweets to Tom, and he will be talking about them on a stream that features Plague Moth.
Yeah, so basically I sent Tom 2 tweets. Basically, one of Plague Moth just, like, shit-talking Tom and his old, like, fucking edgy humor. And also one where Kyle here got DMCA'd and shit, and I asked Tom if he could ask Plague Moth about the shit, and Tom said he would. So, you know, by the time this gets released, that stream could have already happened, and I don't know, we could make a follow-up podcast talking about that. But
Turkey Tom mentioned me on a live stream, guys. Let's make this a 1 hour podcast.
Turkey Tom followed me on Twitter. Can I talk about that for the podcast? Can I talk about me being mutuals with Turkey Tom?
Guest starring Turkey Tom.
Oh no, I don't want to be exposed. I don't want a Losers Creeps Pedos video made on me. Shit.
The dead Memefrog degenerates. The purgatory degenerates.
The purgatory degenerates.
Remains and dead Memefrog.
I don't know if anyone fucking watching us even knows what the fucking purgatory is. It's just a stupid friend group that I have.
Hell. You can say who Remains is.
Yeah. All Remains.
Guys, put 1 in the chat if you remember Remains.
Put 1 in the chat even though this is a recording. Put 1.
Put 1 in the stream if you remember Remains. Okay?
Yeah, put 1 in the stream. Oh, you know what? We should make this a fucking premiere. We should make this one a premiere. That would be funny. Just so whenever people say like 1 and stuff, it could actually be like in the chat.
Guys, if this is premiering, spam 1 in the chat if dead Memefrog likes child porn.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, please.
Spam
please.
2 in the chat if you think dead Memefrog really likes child porn.
No, don't do that. Spam 3 if Kyle likes child porn.
Gulp. Guys, I promise.
Kyle, look at them all spamming. Look at them all spamming 3s. I can see it now. I can see it now, Kyle.
I'm looking at the chat.
Look at them.
I'm
They're all
get my alt accounts and falsely report your channel.
No.
Oh look, your channel's gone.
No. What are you gonna do? Like, fucking suspend my Twitter so I'm gonna have to make 7 million of them? What are you gonna do with Plagued Moth?
Cooper 2000's gonna come back.
Hey, no one knew about that until you mentioned it.
We're making a return.
No one knew about Koopa 2000.
We should do like a censor sound for that name, so it sounds like I've just fucking said a slur.
Nah.
I'm very tired while recording this, if you haven't noticed, guys.
Yeah, it's like if I can give a little bit of like a fucking time thing here. It's 3:24 p.m. for me as we're recording, but for Kyle, it's like, what are you, like 5-6 hours above me?
9. It's 9 for me, so I normally have a nap around here, but.
Yeah, you normally have a nap around here, and then you just pull a fucking all-nighter for the rest of the night. I've literally seen you just like being like stayed up at like fucking 4 a.m. your time.
It's because I'm editing. I do nothing but edit.
Fair enough, dude. I stayed up until like fucking 4 or 5 a.m. last night because I was on a call with some friends. But
in other news, Supermega.
Oh yeah, Supermega. Let's talk about Supermega so that we can actually get this podcast to 30 minutes, even because it's like fucking 15 right now.
Big Plagued Moth drama.
Yeah, this big Plagued Moth drama that I thought we would be able to stretch out for longer, but we were only able to stretch out for 15 minutes.
We're not YouTube pilled anymore.
We're not YouTube pilled anymore. Oh no. Oh no.
10 minutes ad revenue. So the Supermega stuff. For context, Supermega was this like comedy gameplay channel. I used to be a fan of them. Well, I am a fan of them. With Matt and Ryan. Recently, some Twitter person made a video on YouTube saying how apparently the channel artist for their channel, apparently raped her, and they tried to keep it hidden.
Yeah.
But I would need to research more, so we're just saying that might be what happened.
Yeah.
Research heavy.
The thing is, with a lot of this Supermega stuff, like, the thing is, I don't know too much about it. I know some stuff has had evidence towards it. Like, that's all I know. The thing is, even if this shit has evidence, a lot of it can be taken out of context, and a lot of it can just be misconstrued in, like, wildly different ways. The thing is, The only person that I know that is probably fucked in this situation so far. Now, granted, there's been like no like newer shit, so I have no idea. The situation is still ongoing, right? As we fucking speak about this, and it might be concluded by the time we release this. I have no idea, but fucking what is it, like Don, one of their artists? That's the only person that seems like actually like fucked at the current moment. And then there was some stuff about
he made a response, I think, but I can't remember to the best of my ability what he really said. I think it was shit though.
Most likely shit. Like I cannot see that being very fucking good. But people just jumped on this. They just completely jumped on this without hearing like fucking Matt's side on this.
Matt is working on a response as well, which is good to hear. But that's why I'm keeping mostly a neutral eye on it. Probably because I was a fan, but I also just want to wait till everyone gets their things out. It reminds me of like when people just instantly jump to conclusions. Granted, I think the video that the accuser made was like 2 hours long, with like apparently had a lot of information in it. So I'm just waiting on that response. I'm gonna
look. We just need to fucking make a disclaimer now, and we shouldn't have to because I think it's obvious. But like
disclaimer in big fire text. Everything we say in this should be taken out of context. We are malicious. Please dox us.
Okay, but like the actual disclaimer and shit. We're not discrediting what the fuck the victims have ever said in this whole thing. It's just more or less
just staying neutral.
Yeah, completely staying fucking neutral. Now, the thing is, a mentality that I've seen on Twitter fucking everywhere is that innocent until proven guilty is not the neutral stance, and that completely fucking confuses me. It happened with the Quite situation, especially. And the thing is, I thought after that situation people would fucking change, but like it never makes people change. And the Quite situation is one of the biggest ones. Like literally, I'd argue that the impact of that is way bigger than the Slazo one.
Well.
Like,
I agree. I'm seeing a lot of videos. I think on like the Supermega stuff, and it's constantly people just saying, "Oh, fuck my mic." Oh, Supermega are just terrible people. It's like, yeah, that's how it's portrayed to be, but we need to wait for that before you make videos being like, it's specifically a video by this person called Nick is Green, not Green or something.
Yeah.
Fucking retard name, but
Let's keep in mind this same person also made that one video about like Sneako deserving to be banned because he made some fucking like off the wall comments on YouTube. Like, I don't know if I'd fucking trust that guy's opinions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like,
no, that guy's a fucking... Like, I don't like Sneako. I think he's a bit of a fucking cuck. Guys, the cuck joke. I think he's a bit of a loser. But does his channel deserve to be banned? No.
Definitely not.
I used to watch Sneako before the Andrew Tate stuff.
Yeah.
When he was just doing the 1 minute podcast. I didn't mind them. Well, they weren't that bad.
Weren't bad at all. People were like, oh, Sneako's content was always bad. No, I've watched some of his earlier stuff. The thing with Sneako, I know we're just getting off it. The thing with him is that his earlier content always seemed like weirdly self-aware for a YouTuber.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was like his thing. It was like overtly political commentary, but kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. I like his vlogs.
Literally, like, one thing that I saw an older video of his where it was more or less him talking about how fucking cocky and egotistical he had become. And just like how that's pushed away people in his life. And it was just like one of the most honest videos I had seen from a fucking creator. It's just, look, it's sad that he came from that to just red pill shit.
I think this with every person in that fucking Andrew Tate circle. The only person who is actually like that is Andrew Tate and Aiden Ross. Because Aiden Ross sucks the fucking shit out of Andrew Tate's ass. But Sneako and... There's another guy, right? There's like another guy. There's Andrew Tate.
There's Sneako. There's
Sneako.
Fresh and Fit.
expression for. Didn't that guy have like rape? Talk about rape or something.
I think so.
Funny guy. But yeah, I think Sneako is very self-aware of the fact that people don't like him. I think he's actively antagonizing it. Kind of funny, but like, he's a cook. I mean, there's nothing really to say there.
I also think he's just put himself into a corner here. Whenever it's come to this shit, because it's just like, when the red pill stuff ended up like blowing up, I think Sneako's channel, before he even switched to fully doing that stuff, I think his channel was starting to blow up anyways, because his content's always been similar to that, but like not exactly that shit. And it's just like
how people view you video is pretty good. That was a pretty thingy, self-aware video.
Yeah. The Cuties video, not so much. But
yeah, I can't lie. Cuties, good film.
I got clickbaited.
Take that out of context, guys. I like Cuties.
Yeah, I got clickbaited.
Is that what he says in the video?
Yeah,
I thought there was gonna be child pussy in this film.
Yeah, he said I got clickbaited.
You got clickbaited by Mr. Girl.
He got clickbaited by fucking Netflix CP.
Is that still on Netflix?
Cuties? I think so.
Oh, I would have thought they would have taken it down with all like the backlash, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
I thought so as well.
Cuties. What a film. What a time that was to be alive when Cuties was the talking point. Child porn on Netflix.
Child porn on fucking Netflix. Dude, 2020 was a wild time. And I think, I'm just going to move on to some side tangents just so we can actually stretch out this podcast a little bit. If I'm going to mention this, you know how people say that 2016 was like the high point of commentary and shit?
Mm-hmm.
I think a second high point, just content alone, was fucking 2020.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, just for content alone, so much good shit ended up coming out that year. Including, I will say these videos were kind of bad, but the whole drama was like the closest I've seen to like the internet going back to 2016. The Keemstar versus H3. That's the closest I've ever seen it to fucking going back to that shit.
That fucking feud was so... It has like ups and downs. When H3 made his video series on Keem, that's when it fucking went hard, because like those videos are kind of shit. Like a lot of what H3 says can be like thrown back at him, which is why the Gokanari video is really good.
Yeah, I think it's a reason why like H3 got like 6 mil views in like a week, I think, on that video, and then it's like he didn't get any more after the fact. I don't think. Hell, I don't even think any of those videos are at 10 mil, like, fucking 3 years later. Like, let me look at his channel.
Let's hope not.
Content Nuke Keemstar, 8.2 million views. So, after the first week, it only gained fucking 2 more million views. That is fucking pathetic.
H3 fell off, guys.
No, but he did. He fucking quit his main channel for some reason. Well, not some reason. I know why he quit it. The podcast.
He was too big. Fat to fit in that.
Yeah. I'm like... Bro, honestly, dude, I would be happy if H3 just actually came back and fucking made, like, an actual video.
I don't even like H3. I used to, but I don't anymore. Like, I used to like his stuff with iDubbbz a lot.
Yeah.
Like, the fucking legit food review chicken one, was it? That he had H3 on?
Yeah, that one, that was a fucking iconic video. I fucking love that video. But,
I love Chungus.
I'll be honest, iDubbbz was infinitely more talented than H3, but...
Oh yeah, look how that went as well.
Yeah. You know, I'd say iDubbbz is probably still fucking talented, it's just he doesn't know how to use his shit anymore, because he's just like, oh, the only thing that made me fucking funny was edgy humor. My guy, you were talented at making documentaries and shit. Like, why didn't you just...
the documentaries were good. I would have liked it. See, what would have happened is, if he continued to make the commentaries, I'm very sure that the edgy people would have gone away.
Yeah.
Or matured with it. Like if he didn't like do this thing being like, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and then like cry on a fucking creator clash about how like edgy people still follow him, you know, and then if he continued just to make the shit like fucking like the what is it, the Ice Cream Man, Full
Yeah.
Force, Getting Away with It, those were good document. I mean, the Getting Away with It is a bit shite, but knowing the context, but like.
I mean, the context, yeah, but if you look at the documentary as a whole, I'd say it's pretty fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, if he kept just doing that shit, he would have instantly like. Not only would he have like looked way more mature, but he also probably wouldn't have been getting into controversy, and people would have probably liked Create a Clash.
Yeah, because dude, literally, even in 2022, he was still getting millions of views per video. That was whenever, like, you know, the peak of controversy for iDubbbz was, like, in those fucking times. The thing is, he stopped uploading, that's why he became irrelevant, and then he started doing some really fucking stupid decisions and shit with Creator Clash, too, which is why he fucking stopped getting views. Literally, you know that Ants on a Log video that he fucking uploaded, like, what, like a month ago?
Yeah.
That video has 300k views. That would have gotten at least 5 million in 2020, I bet you. Like, that's just how, like, low his fucking reputation has gotten. Like,
and I think, like, the thing is, iDubbbz' newest video, people who say, like, iDubbbz' newer video shit are just on a bandwagon, you know? I don't hate his newer videos. I don't hate his newer videos. I actually think they're really good. Because it reminds me of, like, the Squirrel series. And I actually like the Squirrel series.
yeah. Specifically that Ants on a Log video I actually fucking liked. Like, the tier list one was kind of average, but...
Like his Next Door video as well. Do you remember that one? Where he's, like, looking at, like, Next Door reviews and shit? Or, like,
yeah.
comments made by, like, parents. That was a good video. I think he was going to make that into a series as well.
Yeah, also, I think you should bring fucking iDubbbz Complaints back. That series is fucking good.
iDubbbz Complaints was good. That was just, like, a mini fucking more broad content cop.
Yeah, essentially. Like, I loved one of his first ones in, like, 2018, where he talked about, like, the joke police. It's, like, to this day, it's, like, one of the best fucking, like, dissections he's made of an argument. Like, and that was made in 2018, like, fucking post-content cop. So I liked a lot of that shit. Fucking, you know, he was talking about fucking, content cop just being this, like, really bad series as well, and him just, like, criticizing people for lackluster reasons and shit, and I'm just like, my god, you have videos that are more offensive than content cop.
Oh yeah, I mean,
bad unboxing. Bad unboxing.
Ones that aren't even on his channel as well.
Literally.
Like the Max Mofo, like, fucking Vomit Cake. Well, that's not on YouTube anymore, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking,
yeah.
What's it called? Not, what's it called? The fucking, Deadly something. And then, like, yeah, shit where he's, like, fucking getting himself, like, burnt and throwing fire at people. And he's upset because he criticized someone. It's like, dude.
Because he fucking criticized someone, and it's just like, dude, your humor was built off of, like, it was built off of, like, you know, fucking boundary-pushing humor. And that's
like,
fine.
It's fair if he doesn't want to, like, because I understood, like, his reasoning in the original, like, Anthony Padilla thing that got everyone mad, was, like, he didn't like his fan base, like, reiterating his stuff, and it made him feel uncomfortable in public. Of course it's going to make you feel uncomfortable in public. But just say that and be like, yeah, you guys can like the edgy jokes, I just don't want to put up with it in real life. It's like,
yeah, the thing is,
just on YouTube, guys.
If I can explain this, here is what I think, and this will be, like, probably the final point of the podcast before we fucking sign off here. But fucking, if I can explain what I think happened with iDubbbz in the timeline of this is just strictly going off of his uploads and how his attitude has changed over the past 4 years. So, in 2019, he was still doing the videos that were more out there, more edgy, Like, you know, especially here is one of his last edgy videos. Abusive Robot Stepdad, that was uploaded in 2019.
That was
one
a good
is
video, actually.
It was, yeah, and that one is undoubtedly a fucking edgy video. Undoubtedly, no one can fucking deny that that was like fucking edgy. He was still doing shit like that. And then Full Force came out, and then he made I think when was his last bad unboxing? 2019?
I think so.
Yeah, 2019. So basically, after the Leafy content cop got taken down in what was it, December 2019, that's when I saw iDubbbz change into like, you know, this like less fucking edgy content, just more like, you know, just like tamer videos, which is completely fine, right? You know, he was doing that because YouTube was changing to, you know, a different direction, right? That's completely fucking fine. And then, you know, the sex workers video fucking came up and shit. Yeah. And then I remembered him like talking about Leafy being terminated, and then iDubbbz is like, look, I like that fucking side of YouTube, but like, you know, if you're not like adjusting to the website, of course you're gonna get fucking taken down. That was his main point and shit. And then I was just like, that's
people spun that really weirdly. That's like one of the only like points about that thing that I agree with. So yeah, of course Leafy's gonna get fucking banned off YouTube if he's like still bullying kids. It's like,
yeah, dude, iDubbbz was completely right in that. Hell, he had the best take on that, I'd say. He had one of the best takes.
Man, iDubbbz, what a fall off.
Yeah, literally, like, anyway. Dude, I'd say in 2020 he probably still wanted to do that content, but he just couldn't. And then
it came... probably, and then like he just lost interest for it when he had the ability to do it again.
Yeah, and then he just ended up fucking making a ton of other videos, started to go into like, you know, some type of like political topics. Like he started making like the I'm an anti-masker and I'm proud like fucking videos and shit.
I don't even mind those videos, like the Doomsday Prepper ones. Pretty good.
Yeah. No, I don't think they're bad videos. It's just more like you can see the shift in them.
Yeah.
And then he started creator class shit, and then his channel died because he barely uploaded. And then he fucking made I miss the old iDubbbz. I miss the old iDubbbz. Yeah. Which
we'll get to that in a different video though. I think we should call it off now. Otherwise we're gonna fucking go on an iDubbbz rant like we always do.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys.
Oh yeah, 30 minutes. We were able to make this an actual podcast length. Yay!
Thanks for watching, guys. This video is very planned, as you can tell. Make sure to hit the like button. If this is a premiere, make sure to spam 1 in the chat because we all know what that means. Like.
No, spam 3, spam 3, spam 3, spam 3, spam 3.
No, the video's ended. The video's ended. You can't do that. Okay, I'm ending my OBS now.